I think we're Raylan. Oh, startling a little bit. Sometimes we do that. Sometimes if we're quiet for a little while, then I say something kind of loudish. It startles her just a little bit, but she's sleeping. It's time to wake up anyway, Raylan. It's time to wake up. I don't think she wants to wake up right now, but we are live, Raylan. We're live. I think she just might sleep today. Tell me, are you here? Can you hear me? Those kinds of things. Um, so I don't have my new, better mic today because somebody said it'd be nice to see Raylan facing forward rather than on the side. And where I usually go live from in our front room over there, it's not. There's just not enough room for her to face forward, which is why she's always been facing the side over there. And that's our best computer. That's where our best setup is. But we have more room in this room, so I thought I would try to get her facing forward, and we'll see how it turns out. But let me know in the comments if you can hear me, if the mic is working okay. Like I said, I don't have the better mic. I'm just using the webcam's mic today. So hopefully that webcam mic is loud enough, but not too loud. Let me know if I'm overpowering it, because sometimes I tend to talk too loud. So I overpower the thing. That's why it gets like scratchy, noisy, kind of noisy. Let me know if it sounds okay. If it sounds okay, then we'll just go with this probably. I need to fix the lighting in here a little bit too, though. The light from the outside is really harsh, backlighting the scene. So I don't know if I can get more lights in here. There's a light above us. I don't know if that helps at all, but how are you guys doing? Let me know how you guys are doing. I wanted to talk today about just in general, like how busy life has been lately. It's been a bit busy. We have had all kinds of appointments. Sometimes we have to go to St. Louis for them. I mean, and our house is also like a revolving door. We have a revolving door in our house. There's people coming and going pretty much all the time. From her nurses, of course, and which actually has been going pretty good. Her nursing situation has been very well taken care of. We have 3 nurses right now who are working consistently in our home. And then there's one more nurse who might work when she gets done getting her RN. She is an LPN right now, but she's working on getting her RN. So she might start working as well. So if that happens, we will have all of our hours taken care of in our home. So that's going really well. That being said, though, having more nursing in our home means that we always have people in our house, pretty much. She gets, I say always, but she gets 80 hours of nursing help per week. So that's not all week long, but it is a significant amount of time. So it's not oftentimes, you picture like coming home and it's just your family. No, there's usually a nurse there too. We usually have a nurse about half the time. I don't know how many hours in a week, but about half the time we have a nurse in our home. Hey, Tara. Hey, Aiden. Hey, Meher. Good to see you guys. We're going to be talking about how busy life has been lately. Man, life has just been busy. You'll see in a video, I'm not sure when I'm going to have a chance to edit this video, but you'll see in a video soon how our busyness causes us to have mistakes sometimes. I actually took Raylan to an appointment, and I found out once I got there that the appointment was later that day, like several hours later that day. So we just put it in our calendar wrong, and that's just a symptom of how busy we've been. When you're so busy, you start making these kinds of mistakes. So it's been crazy busy. I thought about going through our calendar and just talking about how busy we've been lately. It's just been insane. But our calendar really is our brain. I mean, our calendar, we put everything on there that we need to remember. And if it doesn't make it to our calendar, or if it makes it to our calendar wrong, then that's a problem. But here's some of the things. This is April 1st. Okay, so there was some things that Abby had on her schedule, but foundations exam for nursing, reminder that there was no teacher coming for Raylan. There was we had some family from out of town that day. Of course, April 2nd, April 3rd, that was a weekend. So pretty clear on the weekends. That's good. But then April 4th, Abby had clinicals. That was all day long. April 5th, our other kids had co-op. Abby had a Zoom meeting for school. Raylan had to go to Rankin for speech therapy. April 6th, once again, Abby had Zoom meetings for school. It just, there's things on our schedule every single day, and it just goes on, and life has just been crazy. Hey, let me know, are you guys busy? Does life seem busy to you guys? And I mean, busyness is good, right? I mean, busyness, we don't want to be lazy, obviously. So there's good things about being busy, but oftentimes busyness also just means less time to relax, less time to rest and enjoy things that we do as a family. I mean, if we're constantly running around, life can just seem like it's packed full of things, and all of these things are important. Like Abby going to nursing school, that's important, and it's going to lead to a better job, better income, and all that kinds of stuff. But in the process of getting that, there's a lot of busyness to it. And of course, Raylan always has appointments in St. Louis and therapies and things like that, and people coming to our house for therapy. It's just been busy. So like, we don't show a lot of times when people come to our house for therapy, but Raylan has school every day where a teacher comes over for an hour, and they'll read books, they'll make choices. Then Raylan has a couple times a week, she has speech come to our house. So that's different from the speech that she gets at Rankin, but she actually has speech come to our house as well. That's through the school system. And they'll work on choices, they'll read books, these kinds of things. They'll also have, Raylan also has PT, physical therapy, and occupational therapy come to our house. I think that's once or twice a week as well. But that's two people who come and just do range of motion, do physical therapy, help her get her limbs stretched out and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot. I mean, when you add all of these things, any one of these things, we would say, make sure it's on the calendar, make sure that you do it and those kinds of things. And they're all good. But when you add all of these things together, it is a lot. It is a lot. So life is busy. And because of the busyness, I wanted to ask you a question and also get your feedback. I've thought about, I don't really want to do this, but I've thought about decreasing how many videos we put on our channel. Right now, we've been doing three videos per week. And I put a lot, I mean, it's a lot of effort to record and to edit and then post these videos every single week, 3 times a week. But I've been thinking about going down to 2 videos a week. And that would allow me to do a couple things. You okay, sweetie? She's still sleeping. That would allow me to do a couple things. One, it would allow me to spend that time making the videos that I do put out a little bit better. That's always a goal. I want the videos to get better and better and better. And 2, it would allow me to just be able to rest from the busyness a little bit. It's been crazy. So, I mean, I don't know if you follow the other channels as well, but we have other channels. Abby has her nursing channel, and it's actually grown pretty quick too. Of course, on this channel we have 10,400 subscribers now. Her channel is now at, I think it's at 850 subscribers. So, I mean, in the last, I think it's been 6 to 8 months. It started in September, so it's been 8 months. In the last 8 months, it's grown 850 subscribers, which I think is pretty stinking cool. That being said, it's getting really close to that coveted 1,000 numbers as well. So I've been putting a lot of time into that one. Of course, she records all the video for that channel, but then I will go and edit those videos for her. So there's that. So there's editing for this channel. There's editing for Abby's channel. There's editing for recording and editing for my daily devotional channel. Those are the 3 that I really focus on the most. And then I think I mentioned in a video not too long ago that I also have another channel that's devoted to like the business side of YouTube. So there's that channel. I put out 1 video a week for that. And there's other channels too that like I wish I posted more to. I wish I posted more to our small town family channel. That's the one, not just for Raylan, like this is Raylan's channel, but that's like our whole family. So I consider this to be Raylan's channel and that to be our family's channel. I really wish I posted that one at least once a week. I don't usually, I rarely post to it. It's like once every few months or so, I'll post to that channel. But I really wish I posted it to it like every week or so. That channel has like 700 something subscribers as well. I'd love to see that channel get to that coveted 1,000 member, 1,000 not member, but 1,000. You know what I'm trying to say, subscribers, 1,000 subscribers mark. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. So, but as far as Raylan's going, she's been busy, but she's also been doing well. We've talked before about how she doesn't have nearly as many seizures anymore. So like the really big tonic-clonic seizures, the really vocal ones, she just doesn't have them anymore, that's really, really cool. I mean, that improves all kinds of things. I've never cared so much about like people, staring or thinking things. I've never worried about that. People are going to think and do whatever they want to do, right? But in terms of like just the way that people treat her as well, like obviously people shouldn't treat her different because she has seizures, but in all honesty, it does happen, and usually it's on the positive side. They're trying to be helpful. Like they ask us if they can get us anything, but it's just attention that she doesn't really need. Just let her live her life, kind of thing. So it's great that she did it, and obviously one of the biggest factors in that is that she's not nearly as exhausted. So like if she has a seizure, if she has a huge tonic-clonic seizure, she would get tired and she'd take a nap during the day for several hours sometimes, and not all the time. Sometimes she would perk back up and be fine immediately after her seizure. But oftentimes she would just be tired and wiped out for several hours, especially if she started having like what they call the clusters of seizures. Like she'd have several of those tonic-clonic seizures in a row. Then she'd just be wiped out for the rest of the day because we'd have to give her a rescue med, and then she would just be sleeping the rest of the day. So the fact that she doesn't have those is amazing. We have noticed, however, that she started to have similar seizures. I'm sure that they're tonic-clonic seizures because they look so similar to what she was having. She'll go through the whole motions of oftentimes holding her breath. I don't know if you remember seeing her seizures on her channel, but she'll hold her breath. She'll stiffen up. She'll go through the whole what's called the clonic stage of the seizure, and then start the tonic. She'll go through the tonic stage where it's like the breath holding, the loud outburst, the initial part of the seizure. And then she'll start going into the clonic part of the seizure, which is kind of the repetitious part, where like every few seconds she'll shout or she'll spasm, that kind of thing. But she'll have those. They're not nearly as often. Like she was having 3 to 5, sometimes 8 of those tonic-clonic seizures a day, really loud outburst type seizures. But now she won't even have 1 of those a day, and it's not loud even. So like I was gonna say, they look the same, but she's not loud during them. Like she won't shout out during them. It's like it's the same tonic-clonic seizure without her being really, really loud and vocal. Like she'll still stiffen up. She'll still sometimes hold her breath beforehand, and it'll be a lot shorter. So we have noticed her having some of these, not nearly as many. It's like once every few days or so. It was really easy to keep track of the tonic-clonic seizures before because they were so loud. We knew exactly when she was having them. Now, though, if she's having one and we're not in the room, we don't necessarily hear her having them. They're not as dangerous, so we don't even necessarily need to be in the room when she's having one. Like if she started choking, we would hear that, obviously, and then we would rush and suction her or whatever we need to do. But she's having these seizures, and it doesn't seem like they're nearly as intense. They're not nearly as dangerous, and they're not as vocal. So it's interesting that she's having these, but we're just thankful that she's not having the other ones anymore, because that was really disruptive, and these just seem less disruptive. She doesn't get as tired after them, so it's just interesting. Let me know, have you had these kinds of experiences? If you have seizures, or somebody you know that has seizures, how have their seizures changed over time as well? I'm interested to know that kind of thing. And this is something that goes back on our channel for a long, long time. We've been talking about this forever, right? In terms of like how seizures change. Now, I think her seizures changed because of her VNS. If you remember, back in December, I think it was late December, maybe it was mid-December, she had her VNS adjusted. So every so often they can adjust the settings of her VNS, and then like it fires more often, or it fires more intensely, and that gives her like a really small stimulation to her brainstem, and that's supposed to regulate her brain activity. So they adjusted that in December. They've adjusted it several times over the years, and every time they adjusted it, I think we saw a decrease in seizures. So they adjusted in December, and then like mid-January, usually takes a couple weeks. Mid-January, I remember like she had a normal week of seizures, and then like the next week she had like one tonic-clonic seizure, and then the next week she had none, which was just amazing. And then ever since then, she hasn't had any of those really loud tonic-clonic seizures anymore. But she has started having these quiet ones that look similar, but they're not as intense, and they're shorter. So all that being said, things change, right? And we just welcome the fact that she's not having those really disruptive ones anymore. Anyway, I started talking about how life is busy. Life's been busy. And so all that being said, sometimes let me know if we go down to just 2 videos a week. What do you think about that? I've always wanted to make sure that this channel continues to grow. I don't want it to stagnate or decline. And lately it's been a little stagnant in terms of its growth. I think we hit 10,000 subscribers back in January. Maybe it was February. But we're at 10,400. My goal this year was 20,000. We're a third of the way through the year, and we're not nearly a third of the way to 20,000. So, in terms of since we started at 10,000. We've been kind of plateaued, just a really slow growth on this channel. I think Raylan deserves more than that, myself personally. But I would love to see this channel continue to grow. However, it's been kind of stagnant, just really slow growth. And I don't want to see it grow even slower. However, people who know these things about YouTube say that if you put more effort into the individual videos, even though if you're posting less, if those videos have more effort into them, your channel can actually end up growing more. So that's kind of where I'm at. I know I've been so busy for one, and the channel has just been kind of really slowly growing. So I'm wondering if we go down to 2 videos a week, if that actually would help both my busyness and also the growth of the channel. Let me know what you think. You guys have any questions? Is there anything going on in your lives that I can speak to or pray for? Let me know. I'd love to chat with you guys. I'd love to also explore the possibility. We've mentioned this before about how I also like the really big events, right, where the whole channel is part of the event. So I've wondered, and let me throw this out there as well. I've wondered if we make our members only live stream for 10 minutes right before open live stream. Let me know what you think about that. That way you get the benefit of having the personalized talk. Maybe you can hop on and chat with me about things. But then we also get the benefit of seeing everyone and getting all the feedback from everyone. Let me know what you think. I'm just bouncing ideas out there. Nothing's for certain. I don't know what we're doing for certain. I'm just an average guy, just trying to figure things out as I go. But let me know. How do we join you? Link. Oh yeah, Tara, you can join me if you want. If you'd like to come and talk, you can click this link right here. Yeah, I didn't know if you were still there. Nobody was saying anything in the chat, so I wasn't sure if I was talking to myself. But I wanted to record things anyway, because, like I said, we always do release these things to the open, all the subscribers anyway. So, yeah, Terry, if you want to hop on, I'd love to chat with you. That'd be awesome. So, if you have feedback about these things that I've mentioned, like going down to 2 subscribers, not 2 subscribers, 2 videos per week, and also possibly having our live stream, having the members only live stream first for like 10 minutes, and then also right after that having it opened up to others as well. I don't know if you can do like just switch it. I'd have to look into that. If you can like have members only and then switch it so that same stream can also be open to everyone. I'm not sure. All right, Tara, I see you hopping in there. I'm going to click you in, okay? Hey, Tara. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, though. Do you have your mic on? I can't hear you, Tara. I'm sorry. I see that you're trying to talk. You're looking good. Maybe is my audio off? Let me see. Oh, my audio's on. What if I try this over here? Try talking now. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working, Tara. That stinks. I would have loved to have gotten your feedback on these things. Just show me with a nod of the head or a shaking of the head. Like, do you like? What do you think about going down to 2 videos? Do you think that's an okay idea? Yeah. So if we go down to 2 videos a week, I could put more effort into them, and like in terms of like really targeting specific things. So if we're talking specifically about a certain issue that Raylan goes through, or a certain issue that other people go through, or life situation, the more work I can put into each video, and I mean, in all honesty, they do take a lot of work. Yeah, I know the videos oftentimes are only like 5 to 8 minutes, sometimes 12. But each of those videos can take an hour to edit. I mean, or more to edit. And I know, Tara, you edit videos as well. But is your experience the same? Like, does it take you a long time to edit videos? Yeah, I still can't hear you. I wish I could, Tara. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. So, well, so we might go down to 2 videos a week. I'm not for sure certain just yet. I'm still going to. I have several things filmed, so I might, after I finish filming, or after I finish editing all the things that I've already recorded, we'll see at that point how much. Once again, I don't record every single day, but I record when things are, I suppose, interesting enough to record. Sometimes life is just boring, in all honesty. We're just a normal family. So Michael, not 2 videos a week. What was the other thing? Oh, live streams. So what do you think about that? That idea about maybe having the members only live stream first, and then opening it up after 10 minutes or so that anybody from our YouTube channel could then watch and comment. I wouldn't want to have anyone just be able to jump onto video. I think that would be a members only feature. So video chat, what we're doing now, would be videos, would be members only. And I think, because otherwise 10,000 people, I mean, in all honesty, that would just overwhelm me. But if members can do live stream maybe 10 minutes before, and then be able to chat like we're doing now, I mean, I wish I could hear you. But be able to do this. I wish I could read lips. I can tell you're talking, but I can't. I just can't hear it. But yeah, so members only, and then like maybe another 15 minutes of anyone on the whole channel being able to chat. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know when I would start that. These are just ideas right now. But my goal, of course, always is to spread the message of hope. And the better we can do that in various means, whether using live streams or putting more effort into our videos, I certainly want to explore these possibilities. So, Tara, it was good to see you, even if I couldn't hear you. It is really good to see you. And I know you said you're gonna leave, and you're gonna be. How long are you gonna be in a car? How many hours are you gonna be in a car? Are you gonna be gone? I know you said you're leaving for the summer. Is that what you said? Yeah. So I hope the trip back home or wherever you're going goes well. So I am going to end the stream though. Tara, if you want to leave me a comment and let me know some of the things we've talked about in terms of your opinion. I've made some assumptions, I think. So I hope you have a great day. I'm going to sign off here. God bless you guys. You all take care. And we'll see you again next time. Okay? God bless.